Hey there, everybody. It is Thursday, November 21st, 2024. Um, I posted that extra long short story on Tuesday, I believe it was. Yesterday, posted an hour long podcast episode. Um, Today has sort of been my day off, but not really. Uh, Mary is currently at the store. But I was at the store until about 12:30 this afternoon, um, getting stuff done. So I'm wiped, and I don't really feel like writing anything tonight. And the weather outside is frightful, um, and my mood is not delightful. So I thought, rather than doing a daily walk in the rain, I would just record a quick video and show you some rarities that I'm guessing most of you have never seen. For example, this little thing right here. What is this? This is from my Spanish publisher, meaning Spain. This was a little box set that whatever Spain's version of Barnes & Noble is was selling. With this, you got The Rising, City of the Dead, and Dead Sea in paperback. And you also got this very cool coffee mug emblazoned with, Brian Keene's zombie hands. Because that's what I wanted to be known for worldwide, was those motherfucking hands. I can't read Spanish, so... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted here because... Oh, text from Laurel Hightower. Hello, Hightower. You'll probably be watching this in a moment. I can't read Spanish, so I don't know what all that says. I'm sure it says that I'm an awesome motherfucker, though. Let's see, what else do we have here? Rarity-wise. This is something I bet many of you have never seen in the flesh. This is Terminal, but not the novel. This is the play version of Terminal. Which is cool to bring that out because, as I understand it, Terminal is coming back to theaters next year with a full production. So that'll be cool. Let's see, what else do we have here? This is, of course, the last book that Jesus and I ever worked on. It's one of the rarest of my titles. To give you an idea of depth perception here. There we go. That shows up much better, doesn't it? Jesus died while we were working on this. So, but half the book is fully his. The other half is mine. Will never be reprinted in its entirety. This was a special collectible. It was designed to be a special collectible. But I will point out to you that most of my half is available here on Patreon in the short story section. And most of Jesus's section of the book, because he wrote the first section, I wrote the last section. Most of Jesus's section will probably be reprinted at some point in some form. Hello, Dallas. Dallas checking in on his old man. It's odd. We're going to go off in the weeds here and not talk about rarities. Mary pointed out to me that I seem to be a lot better recently, that I seem to have made peace with my grief. And she's right, I have. I've been in a much happier place, much better mood. This last month, I suppose. I don't know. 4x4. The little book that started a revolution. I will always be proud of this. I have the original artwork hanging up there right above the desk, I have a tattoo across my back of this cover. The only thing missing from that tattoo are our names and the title. Back when ain't none of us had a pot to piss in, had barely been published, and this little book came out, and it was like a bomb went off. It's hard to remember those days sometimes. Good God, I'm glad I didn't know them as children. That was Jobs in Hell. I mean, this was early days, man. But book did so goddamn well that became a paperback. One of the early indie trade paperbacks, as a matter of fact. We weren't the first, but it was early stages, and we actually went on tour for that book to promote the paperback. Here you go. You don't see many of these days, except maybe on eBay for more than it's worth. And that is the original edition of No Rest for the Wicked. I still, to this day, get publishers asking me if they can reprint No Rest for the Wicked. And I always tell them no, it will never be reprinted. The Rising Necrophobia, that's pretty rare. What else, though? There's got to be... I'm looking as... Like I said, I had no plans. It's 4 in the afternoon, and I realized, well, shit, I gotta get something done for Patron. Here we go. Here's something you also will never see again. That is a field guide to the 13. Written by me and my longtime pre-reader, Mark Silva. Now, most of this has, in fact, been reprinted in one place or another. Each of the entries in here. The idea behind this book is it's a field guide that Black Lodge agents carry with them, and it tells them all about the 13th. And much of this has been reprinted. For example, this section on Ob, this chapter on Ob, that has been reprinted in Clickers versus Zombies. It was used in that. This section on Meeble was used in, I think it was Splintered, the Labyrinth Book 3. So these do appear elsewhere. But this book in its entirety in this format will never be reprinted. So it is indeed a rarity. Oh, here's a cool one. I can get it off the shelf. The Rutting Season, which was, of course, the original title for Dark Hollow. It was first published as The Rutting Season in hardcover. Then Leisure Books bought the paperback rights. They didn't want to call it The Rutting Season. They wanted to call it Dark Hollow. That's what people know it as. It will always be The Rutting Season to me. But yeah, this was the lettered edition, complete with panpipes on the bottom. This pulls off, and then this opens up, and the book is inside. So very cool. And when you're filming a video, rather than paying attention to what you're doing, you shut it incorrectly. So, yeah, there's all kinds of cool shit here, man. This is a lettered edition of Darkness on the Edge of Town. I'm not even going to try to mess with those buckles and straps while filming a video. Anyway, I don't know, man. I just thought maybe you guys would get a kick out of seeing some rare shit that you've probably seen pop up on eBay. And it's been out of your price range because, you know, it's out of my price range too. Occasionally, I do bid on my own books on eBay. For example, Sci-Fi Book Club edition of Gathering of Crows. Was supposed to get 6 contributor copies. I got 0. Um, so, and then of course, Leisure disappeared. So whenever these pop up on eBay, as you can see, I like to keep, for hardcovers and paperbacks, I keep 3 copies of everything. For lettered editions, of course, I only keep 1. But, 3 copies of the Deadite edition, 3 copies of this German edition, 3 copies Sci-Fi Book Club, 3 copies Leisure paperback, etc. So when these would pop up on eBay, I would buy them, and usually at a ridiculous amount. But a lot of times this stuff pops up, and I'm like, how could anybody afford that? But people buy them. I've seen Field Guide pop up. I've seen that pop up. Haven't seen any of me and Jesus's book pop up. That's, like I said, that's super rare. 4x4 pops up now and then. Still commanding a decent price. I don't see any of those pop up either. The Spanish Zombie box set. But anyway, a little bit here from the office. I am going to turn this off and head back to my son's house, feed him some dinner, feed the dog some dinner, and get back to work. Hope you're having a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.